I wanted to talk to Dr. Perryman about electric cars because he said he had a story before we left for break.
Well, it's just like most things in the economy, it's something we've analyzed over the years and taken a pretty hard look at. And and I think the global demand for electric cars is increasing now, and it's likely to increase in the future. And I think that that's a development we're going to have. But here's what you need to recognize about that, and people lose sight of this: the incremental fuel in the world to supply the new electricity, which we're going to need a lot of, is you'll get some of it from renewables, but the vast majority of it you're going to get from natural gas. Now, when you convert natural gas to electricity, you lose about 55% of the energy. So in essence, it takes twice as much natural gas to power an electric car as it does gasoline to power a conventional, traditional car, combustion engine. So the bottom line is, as electric cars develop, it's going to create a global demand for natural gas, the likes of which we've never seen. And we now have... Traditionally, natural gas has been a national market as opposed to a global market because we basically restricted to where the pipelines could go.
Got it.
Today, as you know, because you have big investments right there in your area, we can compress that natural gas into a liquid, ship it anywhere in the world, decompress it, send it out the pipeline, and we basically are turning natural gas into a global market. So Texas natural gas that is compressed and shipped from the Port of Beaumont is going to fuel a whole lot of the electric car industry that's going to emerge and develop in the next few years. And so, that's just one of those things that people don't stop and think of. They think of electricity as being not petroleum. Well, in large measure, it is going to be petroleum in the future because the incremental supply of natural gas or of electricity is going to come from natural gas because of its burning properties relative to coal.
And you're referring to that electricity doesn't just come out of a plug in the wall by magic.
That's right. That's exactly
we have to power a plant somewhere that generates electricity.
Right. And it takes and as I say, it has an efficiency rating of about 45%, which basically means when you put 1,000 BTUs of natural gas into one of those plants, you get back 450 BTUs of electricity. Okay. So.
Yeah, just to be clear, just for clarity's sake, and it is still by far the cheapest natural resource on the planet. Is that right?
Exactly. Yes.
And we happen to have, I don't know, 3.
And I should say, let's be very precise about that. It's the cheapest natural resource if you have it.
Right.
Parts of the world that don't have natural gas and have to depend on getting it from other places pay a huge premium for it, and that's why that's what creates the market for liquefied natural gas, because it's expensive to compress it and ship it and decompress it. But if you don't have it, you'll pay a lot for it. And that's what creates that market.
And we're right in the middle of it here in Southeast Texas.
Absolutely.